I'm really excited about this episode because today I'm going to be talking about the commercial production I did for a client called Friction Labs. Friction Labs is the chalk company in the world of rock climbing. This was the first commercial campaign that we concepted, shot, and edited in-house this year. One of the biggest challenges nowadays working with core brands is still trying to maintain authenticity while trying to provide lots of material that they need. It's no secret that lots of campaigns have to make footage and assets spread even thinner across all the platforms that are out there for advertising. So we essentially built Made for the Moment this way. We started with a brand video, but the whole point was while going out and shooting all of the brand specific stuff, we were also making little mini shoots during those shoot days to provide the client enough content that they can repurpose and use for other marketing needs. I actually chose to shoot the commercial on mostly two cameras, the red Gemini and also the red Komodo. The Gemini was primarily my A camera using Sigma cinema zooms. They tend to be my primary lens I go to for commercial shoots because they are a pretty clean image. They're sharp, they're fast, and they work quickly. I'm not constantly needing to change lenses for focal lengths when I'm out in the field. We kicked the shoot off working with Alex Kelly, who is a strongman competitor, and we spent some time in the gym filming him lift circus dumbbells because they look really fantastic. I mean, the amount of weight that some of these guys are putting up is really impressive. Our next shoot day, shooting with Andrea in Boulder Canyon, and setting up the crane took the most amount of time to get the angles we wanted for the climbing shots. But realistically, the thing we paid the most attention to, which we thought was going to be really strong for the piece, was the initial chalking up shot. I had this vision of using a probe lens and flying between her hands as she clapped. And then everything else just kind of fell together really nicely. The dappled light coming through and hitting her face coming into the light, I thought was just a pretty magical, lucky moment to get. So the butt kicker of the shoot was going up and filming with Daniel Woods on Defying Gravity. It's a boulder problem that's in the Front Range, but it's pretty far. It's an hour and a half from Denver on dirt roads. And the hike is about 3 miles up. Well, we're lost. Yeah. Well, worst case scenario is we just have to eat each other. Yeah. And with all the gear, we had to bring some extra crew guys just to carry it because I had this vision of just bringing a camera crane up there to get kind of the visual angles I wanted for this boulder problem. It was so beautiful. A lot of times in climbing, I feel like logistics kind of force you to phone it in a little bit visually. So anytime I'm filming bouldering especially, I really try to force bringing a camera crane because it's one of the few tools that you can actually follow the athlete from the bottom to the top of the route in one take and get kind of like some of the best angles on hands and face, see the holds, see everything for what it is. And then on our final day of production, we got to shoot with Margot in the lab climbing gym. It's a really cool facility, super beautiful. And we got to film Margot doing some training sequence stuff, things like that. It was a real pleasure to be able to work with her because she is just one of the best female climbers in the world. So to kind of see her train and get to know her was super great. Now, moving on to the post side of things, the whole thing was cut in Premiere and then moved over to DaVinci for just basic light color grading, nothing too crazy. So if you're curious and you want to see the finished brand anthem video, please click on the link in the description and it'll take you over there. I hope that you enjoyed this BTS video segment, and I'll see you next time.